Hello there, and welcome to Non-Dairy Cards. Today we're going to open up the other two MJ Holding packs that I got from Walgreens. So these ones, again, have two factory sealed packs, three assorted cards, which we got double down on the Joel Embiid Chronicles card, which was interesting. But this one had the Optic, so we'll see if we can get something interesting in the Optic. And then it had something a little bit different. It's probably a different year of hoops, if I had to guess, but that's probably what we're looking at, and this one had the same, so we'll see what we get in here as far as that goes. The goal for this video is to get something sleeve-worthy. Last video, we got a handful of rookies and an insert for Arriving Now, the Welcome to or Greetings from Charlotte, the Global Reach, and the Dominance base parallels or base inserts on all of those. So hoping to get something worthy of a sleeve this time. Now, as you know, I'll probably go back and sleeve all of those rookies just because that's what I do. But I'm hoping we get something that's worth it so we can, celebrate a little bit. Okay, so I am okay with the packs that we have in here. So we've got our Optic and we got a Donruss. So I think if I recall correctly, we could get downtowns in these, but I will pull these up and see if that's possible here. So there's Bomb Squad, Magicians, Playmakers. I'm not seeing downtown on the Donruss. We'll look at the Optic, see what we get in here. There's Winter Stays, T-Minus, Optical Illusions. So there are autos in here, but maybe I'm wrong. No downtowns in here, but you know what? We got them anyway. So we'll go ahead and open up these other packs, and I'm already seeing something that is going to be worth me sleeving. So challenge completed so far here, but we'll see if there's we're going to make the challenge something from the packs that are going to get us a sleeve here. So we got another Optic and another Donruss. So we got LeBron James on the Absolute Memorabilia, Dyson Daniel, and Cam Reddish. And you know what? I will throw LeBron in the sleeve here just because he's in the argument for greatest of all time. Just because he's so physically dominant. He's kind of that Shaq type player for me, where he's just impossible to guard and shut down, but not quite MJ and the killer instinct there. So we got Keegan Murray, Tari Eason, and Klay Thompson on the Optic. So this was the one I saw that I knew I was going to sleeve up. Klay Thompson on the Warriors. That guy was as streaky as they get. But if he caught fire, look out. It was going to be fun. All right, we'll go ahead and hop into our Donruss, and let me put our rookie cards over here, sort these accordingly, because I know I'm going to go back and look at those. So now that everyone got to see me sort out my sock drawer, we'll actually get into these cards here and see what we get out of these Donruss. So this is kind of fun. This looks like this might be a little bit of an interesting pack here. So maybe it was just because I looked from the back. We got the I forget what they call this one in Donruss, but that's you got your kind of weird spectrum or whatever that one's called. So maybe it'll say on the back, which it does not, but that looks pretty cool. I'll go ahead and sleeve that one up. So let's see what we get moving forward here. So we got Anthony Simons, Zaire Williams, Mike Conley, Norman Powell, D'Angelo Russell, Pascal Siakam, and Maxwell Lewis on the rookie card. All right, we'll get our other Donruss taken care of, another 23-24. So again, Wemby year here, so we'll see if we can get a Wemby. That would be useful for us. So looks like I opened this pack from the correct side this time. Scotty Barnes, Tobias Harris, Christian Wood, Markelle Fultz, OG Anunoby, Buddy Hield. Then we got Imani Bates on that, and Derrick Rose on that insert card. So I guess that's not that rare of a card. Although this one looks a little bit weirder at the top. That's got to be miscut up there. You can kind of see how that's cut off at the top there. That's interesting. We did not get that same sort of play on this other card. So Derrick Rose, when he's on the Grizzlies, evidently doesn't get as much respect from Donruss as he would if he were on the Bulls there. So kind of a sad day. All right, let's get into our Optic. And all right, another PC sleeve, another Optic to go with my Klay Thompson. So we'll go ahead and get Draymond sleeved up here. He deserves it. Throw him up at the top. So all we need is Steph, and we got our big three going from that group. Max Christie on the rookie card. Oh, there we go. That's a nice looking card. That's got to be just a parallel there. But Tyus George here, or Tyus Jones on that. That looks nice. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one up. And then Paul George as the last card there. So, not getting super hits, but we're getting good looking cards. So again, when you're collecting and it's not necessarily for the value of the sales, you want to get cards that look cool, and that one for a Grizzlies card looks really good. Really good color match there in my opinion, but hopefully we get something even more epic out of this last pack. Again, not a ton of cards from these packs, but worthy of the time. And we've got our Donovan Mitchell, Nikola Jovic on the rated rookie, and then a Raptors Scotty Barnes on the purple. So again, not too rare. I'm assuming that there's one of those in every pack, but for the two teams that we got for getting kind of that purple color, the Grizzlies and the Raptors are probably two of the better teams that you can get that would look good with that color scheme there. So again, a couple of good-looking cards, and then our last card is Monty Morris, if he wants to zoom in here. There you go, Monty. Good job, buddy. So not bad. I would say this one was definitely a better rip than the last one, mainly because we got some Warriors. So I got a few decent rookies. We got our LeBron James on the absolute memorabilia. I wonder if this is from Chronicles. Yeah, Chronicles basketball. So, an LBJ can't go wrong with that. Marquise Noel on the rookie of this, whatever that one's called, Green Laser probably. And then we got the two Warriors for the PC on the throwback 90s jerseys, Draymond Green, and then Klay Thompson on the modern jersey. Again, I'm happy about those two cards for the PC. And then a couple of really good looking cards with Tyus Jones and Scotty Barnes on that purple parallel. So happy to send any of these out. If you are PC in any of these guys, happy to shoot them over if you did want to get one of those. But thanks for joining me today, and we will see you again next time.